And I believe there she blows.
We're live.
We are here. What is up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome to another fun-filled Monday evening live with the one and only Sharon at Sea. What's going on, everybody? Let me bring up the chat here. I want to see what's going on out there. Looks like we are starting off with a bang. You know what I mean by a bang?
A lot of people?
There's a lot of people here. I am super excited. Thank you so much for being here this evening. My name is Jamie.
And I'm Sharon.
This is Sharon. She's also known as Sharon at Sea. You may have picked up on that. And together we're still Sharon at Sea, actually. Yeah. She's Sharon at Sea. Together we're still Sharon at Sea. Like any good husband, I know my role.
Sharon at Sea.
I know my role. Lucy is probably bouncing around somewhere. I'm sure she'll be in here to try to knock over the tripod at some point this evening. Gosh. And Matthew, after spending the entire show with us last week, he has gone back to his normal ways.
A week off.
Yeah, he's shutting it down. He's like, thanks for the ride. It was all good. Nice cruise. But as far as he's concerned, the horizon is in the rearview mirror, and he's looking forward to what?
The Symphony of the Seas.
Symphony of the Seas. Symphony. Symphony?
Symphony.
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 It's going to be the Symphony once I get on that bad boy, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. There are 123 people already. Thank you very much, Kristen, for James.
People.
James pointed that out. James Lemrick. What is up, James? All right, so we say hi to a few folks. So we dive right into exciting things. What's the call? What do you want to do?
Well, let me say hi to a few people first.
Okay, let's say hi to a few people first. Let's see who's in the house.
We mentioned wear your jammies tonight on the cruise.
Oh yeah. I hope you guys are wearing your pajamas tonight because it is a jammy night.
We're wearing our jammies tonight, so.
That is right. And a little funny story is Sharon told me tonight when we go live we're going to wear what we sleep in, and I thought that was pretty cool. And then I walked in here naked. Sharon yelled at me and said that's outrageous and inappropriate. So I went and put on my wintertime jammies. That'll keep me warm. So for me, just a basic t-shirt, and I am rocking some of my favorite jammy bottoms. They're actually my favorite Christmas jammies. They're trucks with Christmas trees in the back of them.
They are.
And
I have I don't think you can see them. I have palm trees on, little palm trees.
Aw, that is so cute.
You might have seen these on our cruise video, the one we just did on the balcony.
Yes.
I brought them.
So I hope you guys are wearing your jammies, and because I think it's a rule. Nancy, Nurse Nancy, how are you?
Comfortable tonight.
Great to see you tonight. The #1 rated moderator in the cruising community, Nurse Nancy. I mean, that's been proven. Lots of research shows that. And she's going to be making sure everybody has their jammies on. So please check with her and let her know that you are in the appropriate jammy attire for tonight's live broadcast. Okay, let's see who we have in the house here. I'm going to back up a little, throw a few names out there, and see where this gets us. Hold on, I have some weird volume going on here.
Yeah,
and I'm hearing some double trouble. You don't want to hear me twice. Once is more than enough. Vlog channels here. What's up, vlog channel? A few names also are here who joined us for our premiere earlier. We had a very impromptu, last minute, decided to pull the trigger on doing a premiere on YouTube of our most recent Sea Day video. What was the video called again?
Well, it was our Sea Day.
No. It has a title. Please say the correct title.
Fun.
You're still not saying the correct title.
I'm not.
Carnival Horizon.
Yeah. Sea Day.
Fun Day at Sea. Or Sea Day of Carnival Horizon.
You don't even know.
First Carnival Horizon, first Sea Day, fun food, formal night, and underpants.
Or underwear.
Is it underpants? Underwear? Anyway.
Yeah.
So make sure you check that out.
That was just funny. We thought it was funny to add that part when we went in, and we knew there was a Victoria's Secrets on board the ship, and we went in there. And it was just kind of funny that they had, some of the lotions and perfumes and all that stuff.
I mean, you might think it's weird, but I got some videotape with some women's underwear.
They had a whole table there of underwear that you could purchase, which I thought was kind of weird.
I didn't buy any for myself, but Sharon may or may not have purchased a new pair.
I didn't. I actually didn't.
Are you sure there was a pair you were holding and you look pretty fond of it? That pink pair? No? I liked them. No. But
Anyways.
they didn't have my size, is what it was. They didn't have an extra husky available
But
in the lineup.
I don't know, that store, it seemed to be kind of busy when we were in there. There were several people buying some lotions and things, but
Yeah.
but I just don't see that store really making
Yeah,
a
maybe-
ton of money on the ship. Like I don't
I
know.
mean,
if that's
maybe a little
thing to
overkill on the
buy.
fancy stores in the, on the ship there. The actual Carnival Horizon souvenir shops were broken in 2 tiny little stores, almost
Right.
like they had some closet space left over and decided to sell souvenirs out of
Yeah,
them.
there wasn't much
But you might
space
see
for
some of
the
that stuff
souvenirs.
in
Yeah.
upcoming videos.
But they
We'll give
did
you a tour of all
They
that.
did have that. They had a really kind of a quite large store with handbags and sunglasses and things like that, which I don't think I ever saw anyone in the store looking at handbags.
I don't know.
Really.
Duty free, I
So,
guess it's a good price.
but,
Tax free or whatever.
Yeah, it kind of seems like they should have put more into
All
the
right.
souvenir shops. But
Let's get back to business here. Yolanda, Elisa's here. What's up? Laurel's in the house. Najuma Brown, what is going on? Stephanie Regina M is here. Colleen is here. What's going on, Colleen? Colleen, we're getting snow in the Prescott area. I bet you are. Do you just keep that snow up
Yeah.
north in Prescott, if you would, Colleen? We'll just take a little bit of rain down here,
yeah,
if
we're
that's
just
okay.
getting a little rain the last couple
Stephen
of days.
Hayes is here. What's up, buddy? Great to have you. Ann is in the house. Felicia's here. Who else is here? Nurse Nancy, of course. Nina Franklin's here. What's up, Nina? I'm
Hi,
proud of
Nina.
myself. I'm getting her name right every time now. I'm nailing it. Monica Smith. The Cruise Geeks are here. Matt and Sandy. Hello, guys. How you doing? Jeff is in the house. Lachlan is here. What's up, buddy? Charlotte is here. Ice Tick's here. Good to have you here, Ice Tick. Thanks for being there week in and week out. Bruce and Cindy McMillan. D and J from Paro DJ are here. You may have heard of them. They've got a little old channel where they do a bunch of great parodies. I think they cruise every once. I think they've been on 1 or 2 cruises. I'm not sure. They don't really cruise
One
often.
or two a month.
Yeah, 1 or 2 a month. I think it's more like it. It's our Fenwick
Or
life.
more.
Robin Faber, what's going on, guys? The Degenerate Cruisers are here. I think I watched one of their videos. I like it because it's like a censor. It's a censor-free zone with the Degenerate Cruisers. If I'm thinking of the right people, he had one of the best room tours I think I've ever had. Let me know if that was you, dude. If I'm thinking of the right folks, I think I am. York Ragsdale is here. What's up, Helen Barreras? How are you doing, Helen? Jim and Annette Thalman are here. Lydia Yusko is in the house. I'm going to bounce through a few more names here. Make sure if you hear you say hi. Don't be shy. Don't hide in the corner. It's not like a school dance. You don't have to stay somewhere and wait till someone takes your hand and pulls you out to the dance floor. You just got to come out and dance.
Just say hi.
Or just say hi. Gordon Johnson is here. What's going on, Gordon? Andrew's in the house. Oh, let's see. Kim Hubner. I'm sure Kim and Eric are both here from Hubner Hijinks on the High Seas. Stephen Hayes. We said Stephen Hayes already. He gets a double hello. Your friend is in the house. What's up? Ollie Lang. Glad to hear. Is that a new name? I don't know if I've ever said Ollie Lang.
I think I've seen them before.
Are you sure? Sydney Forrester is here. Sheila Bosiger. The Klaykowskis are what's up, Mr. Wooster? Glad to have you here. I don't know if that one worked or not. Is that a little too high pitched?
That was a little crazy.
Anyway, it sounds
was not
offensive.
good either.
Sorry. I'm going to work on that. Lisa's here. What's going on, Lisa? Let's see. I think I've covered everybody. I'm not sure if I've said 160 names, but that may be anybody who's coming out. Tammy is here. What's going on? Tammy from South Carolina. South Carolina, Tammy Holbrooks. That is the birthplace of me. South Carolina, as a matter of fact. A little town called Columbia. Maybe you've heard of it. Not the south one there, south of Mexico. This one's the one in South Carolina. I feel like I'm a little wound up tonight.
You are. You're always
Am I a little wound up?
You're always wound
Yeah,
up.
I am wound up because I've spent the better part. I've been spending a lot of time in front of the computer. Any of you guys who are creators out there who make videos and share videos and have a passion for that, you know what I'm talking about. But just reviewing footage and picking and choosing what you think someone else might like is incredibly challenging and incredibly tedious. And I've been trying to teach myself to use some new software. I think I'm doing all right, huh?
Yeah.
I'm hanging in there.
I used to do some, like most of the videos I'd edited them before, but we didn't have the more advanced software, so it was pretty easy. But now with the new
a little bit
software, it's a little more complicated, and it looks way too complicated for me. And so
Yes.
Jamie's taken that over, and
Sharon's always done a fantastic job of putting
I would not have time for that
videos together.
right now in my life.
Daniel Donnelly's here. What's going on? BJ Reed's in the house. Cindy E. What is up, Cindy E? I'm going to bounce ahead a little. If I miss you, make sure you say hi again. Chris is here. Valerie's here. Laurel is in the house. I think I said hi to Laurel. Yolanda Holden's here. I'm just going to try to catch up. Emery Jr., what is going on? My good friend Emery from work. How are you doing, Emery? Glad to have you here, brother. Hope you're doing fantastic. Janet Moyer's in the house too. Kat Rose is here. Rhonda Guzman. Edward Hastings from all the way from Texas is here.
Smith. Hi, Ann.
Ann is in the house. Great to see you, Ann. Let's see, who else is here? Busy Mama is here. What is up, Busy Mama? Ronnie James. Glad to have you, buddy. Amanda Shows.
Hi,
Amanda, I'm sure
Amanda.
Roy is here too. Amanda and Roy Shows. Make sure you go check out Roy Shows Adventures on YouTube. He's got some hot, fun videos that he's been sharing lately of all the fun things that he did on a recent cruise on a little ship called the Carnival Horizon. He cruised at the same time we did.
Yeah.
There might even be a clip of all of us at dinner at some point.
I love their intro. The intro is really cool.
Yes. They do have a super cool intro.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of that. Let's see. Stephen Hayes says, Jamie and Sharon, I got 2 friends from work going on their first cruise April 2020 with us on the breeze, and 3 more friends from work booked their first cruise for next May on the Elation. Stephen, it sounds like you were spreading the gospel of the cruise and getting all your friends involved. That is great.
Sounds fun. Sherry
from Sherry Awesome Sunsets Travel is here. Blanca Pabon, what is up, Blanca? Let's see. Everyone is here. Things are going great. Tawana's in the house. Mike is here. Joe is here. We are just rolling right through. David Armstrong is here. Okay, I am almost caught up. Can you believe I'm almost caught up? Cindy Huber is here from Cruising Through Life with Cindy Huber. Glad to have you here. Kayla is in the house. Just got off the Dream yesterday. Such an amazing trip. That is awesome, Kayla. We hope you had a great time. We really enjoyed the Dream ourselves.
Yeah.
Linda Edwards. Hello. Linda is new to the group, she said. Guys, please give her a round of applause.
Welcome.
For joining us and coming out to the dance floor. She left the area along the wall. She's come out to the dance floor. It's great to have you. Thank you so much. Bobby Stroh's here. What's up, Bobby? Oh my God, I'm there. I caught up to the chat. I caught the chat.
Oh, there's Chef Daniel.
Chef Daniel, what's going on, Daniel? How you doing?
Hi, Daniel.
Chef Daniel, so you're going to stay, Chef Daniel, you're staying put. You're not venturing over to Carnival. You're going to stay with NCL. Is that what I'm understanding?
We are going to have to find you one of these days and get on the ship with you.
There you have it. So Tweety's here. What is up, So Tweety? Great to see you here as well. Dorena Dorsey's in the house. What's going on? Okay, guys, let's get down and dirty. I'm going to come right out and start it. I'm going to start the conversation, okay? There's been a lot of talk lately on the internet and the cruising community about a certain couple of cruisers. I'm just going to come out and say it, the sea cruisers. And there's been a lot of talk. We had a couple people contact us and say, hey guys, are you going to do a video about this? Are you going to talk about these folks? Some of the drama, some of the stuff that's going on out there.
I even received an email the other day asking if we were going to talk about it, and we really didn't plan to talk about it. We don't really like to bring out a lot of kind of misfortune or bad vibes and talk about things that we really don't know the whole story. I mean, we have an idea, and you hear a lot of things, but nobody really always knows the whole story.
Yes.
So, but we're gonna maybe just touch on it a little bit, and we're gonna kind of turn it around into maybe a little bit of a positive, and just go over a few ways to prevent some of those things from happening to you.
Yes. So I think that's a good idea. So here's what we will say is this. When we first started getting into cruising and watching cruise vlogs, those folks had one of the biggest channels out there.
Yeah, we used to watch them from time to time.
And yes, and they did a lot of things, and they cruised all the time. And I think it's only recently has some stuff come out that there were some issues where one of the sisters was booking travel, but wasn't really set up to book travel legitimately, maybe even legally. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, we don't know the ins and outs. We haven't studied it like some people have.
It was said that she was booking through another agent, and I guess it sounds like when maybe they kind of parted ways, that's when things maybe sort of fell apart. Also, her and her sister kind of severed ties, I guess.
They went their separate ways.
And it seems like that's when everything sort of started maybe falling downhill, and it just sort of caught up with her, I think.
Yes, I think so. And it sounds like, sometimes people are susceptible to temptation to take advantage of a situation. And the long and the short of it is this. I don't know if I've heard things that she's trying to make some restitution and do right by a few people that she may have done wrong. And I sure hope that happens. And, listen, there's always a bad apple in a bunch. So the long story short is that we're not going to be making a video. There's plenty of videos out there, and we're not here to just pile on the bandwagon. When some new news comes out or something about cruising that people are interested in, you want to try to get out there and share your thoughts and opinions, but we just don't know enough, and we're not smart enough to comment on it. So therefore, this is all we're going to talk about right here with you guys, our closest friends. And just say that the biggest thing that we can share with you guys is that if you're going to go out and entertain doing business with someone new, a new travel agent, looking into contacting someone, just do your research. And Sharon has put together a list of a couple of things that you guys can do out there to avoid being put in situations like that, and to really make sure that you're dealing with the right person. Listen, we'll invite you to contact us or to contact Sharon for all your travel needs. And if you do your research, I think you'll find that you can have a long trail of legitimacy here, and everything's on the up and up. And there's a lot of other great people out there you can do the same with, creators and non-creators alike. But here's a few tips. You want to share a few things with the people that they can make note of?
We're just going to kind of just a few things. One thing you want to do is you want to, when you are thinking about using a travel agent and you contact them for the first time, do kind of interview them kind of like you are interviewing them for a job. Ask them some questions. For one thing, ask them what company they are affiliated with or what host agency they are affiliated with. They should either be working for a specific company. If not, if they're working from home, they need to be affiliated with a host agency, because that is where that gives them access to the websites, the travel websites for the cruise lines, for resorts, any other kind of travel, and that's where the money kind of goes through. It shouldn't go through the travel agent per se. Make sure they have a CLIA number, or that they are working for a host agency.
Hold on, say that again. A CLIA number. A CLIA number. What's CLIA stand for?
It is the Cruise Lines International Cruise Lines International Association. So basically, that is how they know that you can work with vendors in the travel industry.
Sure. If you don't have a CLIA number, is it safe to say that you are not working with or for a legitimate host agency, and you're not truly legit to book travel?
So you either have to have your own CLIA number, or you have to be working with a host agency where you're using their CLIA number. So one or the other. Another thing is always ask them where's the billing going to come through? When you make a payment, a deposit or a payment, is it going to go directly to that travel agent, or is it going to go directly through the cruise line? Make sure that it never is going directly to the travel agent. You want to make sure that your credit card statement, bank statement, whatever, is billed from the specific cruise line, hotel, resort, airlines, whatever the case is, not from the travel agent. So the travel agent should just be putting the information into the computer, into the system, to the website of that company. So that's another thing. So ask that. Never pay with PayPal. Don't use PayPal for any transactions with travel like that. Now, there are circumstances where you can use PayPal. Maybe when you're booking an excursion through an excursion company, a lot of times they'll take deposits, in some of the other islands and countries through PayPal. That's perfectly okay to do it that way, to send it that way. You're dealing directly with that company, so that's okay. But I'm talking about for the travel agent. So those are just a few things. Do some research. Like I said, interview them, ask them how long they've been a travel agent. Make sure they either have, a lot of travel agents have websites. A lot of them don't have websites nowadays because more so than not, they work home-based. So some will still have websites. Also, a lot of them will have Facebook pages and things like that. But make sure they have something that shows they're legitimate, either a Facebook page, website, some sort of thing like that, or just find out some information about them. And basically, that's, and for instance, using a travel agent, find someone, ask them some questions like, what would you do if this happened? Kind of like an interview. For instance, I'm not going to go into specific details because I don't want to tell anyone's circumstances, but I have a client this week who traveled to Mexico. They ran into a few problems, and so I have been contacted by her, and I've been in constant contact with her daily until she's flying home tomorrow, changing some arrangements, talking to the resort. It's a land vacation, so I've been talking to the resort in Mexico and dealing with that and making sure that everything goes okay and she's home safely tomorrow. So that's the type of travel agent. I mean, you want someone that's going to be there for you to take care of those kind of things. So when you interview them, ask them, if this happens or if that happens, what would you do? You know, things like that, basically. You just want to find someone that you can trust and that you feel good with when you talk to them, you know, you feel comfortable with.
All right, cool. That is outstanding information right there.
There's a few things to go on, and if you don't feel comfortable with anyone or you haven't found anyone, then I say just book right through the cruise line. If that's how you feel comfortable, do that. Do what you feel comfortable doing.
And am I right that if you did book with somebody and you don't really feel super comfortable about it, you can change who your booking is with, can you not?
You can.
What are the rules on that?
If it's within a certain period of time, and it's some cruise lines it's 30 days, some it's 60 days, but that just depends on the cruise line. But yeah, there is a kind of a short period of time that you can change.
There you go. All right, cool. That is good information. Hey, all right, so let me read a few comments here. Thank you for not bashing. That's not why I'm here. It's really sad there's people out there that are scamming hardworking travelers. A lot of people have an opinion on this. Some folks are saying that we're awesome. Thank you. You know, we're kind of going the high road. I guess you could say that. We do have one comment. I'm going to address it. White Knock. You sound a lot like somebody else who used to be on this page. I don't know if you're related or not. White Knock says, you two are not talking about it because you're pulling the same scam of them as them. You put together a group and excursions so you get a free cruise and excursions for free. Well, listen, you're kind of wrong on that, White Knock.
I'll address that myself.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we have put together a group cruise, and when you say excursions, we really haven't. We are not putting together any excursions.
Thank you.
That is a group-related excursion. That is something where I'm taking money. The only excursion we are doing on our group is actually to Mr. Sancho's, and everyone is booking it on their own, and we are going to all be there. So
yes,
I'm not.
So you're booking directly with Mr. Sancho's, not through us. So there's no money going through us. And hey, you're right in that.
The group cruise,
when you hold on a second, because White Knock needs to be addressed here. When you book when you're booking a cruise for 20 to 30 cabins of people, there's a lot of work that goes into that. And the people, the travel agents, they do make a couple bucks, and they do make that money from the cruise company. None of it comes from the person that's doing the booking with them. And so if at the end of the day there's a little bit of profit that's made that'll cover some of your costs to go on the cruise, then yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons why you do it and why you work so hard and why you're on the phone 4 to 5 hours a day talking to different people, helping people, making arrangements. And it's great because you're doing something you love, but it's also challenging, and it is something where you're trying to, you know, run a business with it as well. So so we're not running a scam, White Knock. So if you want to apologize here, you're welcome to do it.
And to be honest,
or just, you know, go about your business.
Our upcoming group cruise in 2019, pretty much everything that is so-called profit from it is all going back into the cruise for cocktail parties that we're paying for ourselves. It's not something that's included with the perks. We gave everyone the maximum amount of onboard credit allowed for that. So we didn't take any kind of cocktail party. We're paying for that ourselves, and we were putting the money back into everyone else. We're doing it because we want to have fun and have a group cruise with you guys. It's our very first group cruise.
Yes.
And we're just excited for that.
So we're trying to have some good time. So there you have it. So Slinky, Angle King, thank you. We did go high on that, and we appreciate that. A couple other people have made comments on there. And hey, I'm sorry, I just want to address that, because if somebody's going to come in here and accuse us, myself, for sharing something, oh, we're going to speak to it and prove that you're wrong and there's no scamming going on here. But thank you for your input, and your comment is welcome. It's just wrong. Yeah. So I'm sorry to drop that on you. Let's see. Nancy giving us some love. We appreciate that. Lori Dashiell's in the house. What is up? Sorry we had to get off on a tangent. Captain's Table Main Dining. Do travel agents take money or deposits through PayPal for cruises?
I just addressed that in the, maybe you heard it already, but okay. No, I will not. I don't, and they really shouldn't. They're not supposed to, so hopefully they don't, but no.
Yes, and I will tell you this. I've been part of Facebook groups where there were people that were looking to collect money so that they could then pay for an event on the ship.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And because someone asked for it doesn't automatically mean that it's insincere or not legit or a scam, but it's just a matter of when you start sending money through PayPal, you don't have a lot of leg to stand on if something goes wrong, or you lose that money, or the person you're dealing with decides to steer off the correct path and do something different than what you thought was the original plan.
Now we've been on a couple cruises before where we've been in a Facebook group, and they decided, the Facebook group, it wasn't related to a travel agency or anything like that. It was just our Facebook group for that cruise. It was even before I became a travel agent. And they wanted to do, with the Facebook group, a cocktail party. But it cost, X amount of dollars. It was $20 some or something for an hour cocktail party per person. So they put it together. They talked to Carnival, reserved the spot, but everyone had to pay that money that wanted to come. So if you didn't want to come, you didn't pay. If you wanted to come, you pay. Well, the person who set it up with Carnival had to pay up front all the money to reserve the spot. So they did collect everyone's $20 whatever through PayPal, and then they turned around and paid it to Carnival. And yeah, you're taking a little bit of a chance doing that, because what if they canceled, and they could cancel their cruise and not show up. But in an instance like that, you kind of just have to, if you want to do it and you're going on vacation, you just have to kind of trust the person in that way. That's kind of a little different circumstance. But as far as travel agents, for deposits and their cruises, they should not take anything from PayPal.
There you go. So that's that is a good answer. Scott S. said, did I hear Sancho's perk?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, we're going to Mr. Sancho's.
Yes.
But it's that is, everyone's paying for themselves to go there.
Correct. Let's see. We have a lot of people in here, guys. I want to say thanks really quick. 193 people, 191. Okay, 2 people just dropped off as soon as I said that. If you guys are enjoying things and you want to hit that thumbs up like button, that'd be super cool. It's always exciting to get as many thumbs ups as there are people in the house. Some people are commenting on hey, there's a troll in the house and don't let them bother you. Hey, listen, if trolls are going to be here, if you want to come on here and bash us, I'm cool with it. You can say everything that you want, and we'll talk about it if it's, if it deserves to be talked about. As long as you're not bashing others in the chat room or people that are our friends or creating hostility with others, you go right ahead and say whatever you want. So you can bash us all day long. I got my big boy pants on tonight, and I'm prepared to defend myself and
your big boy pants.
And I'm going to defend. Well, okay. Yeah. I guess they're not really my big boy pants. They're actually my little kid pajama pants. But still, I think you know what I mean. I got my pajamas on tonight. No,
you are ready.
I'll defend my wife if I have to. Let's see.
Hey, you know me. I'm tough. I don't really need defending.
You are tough. Believe me, I know. You put me in my place.
But I'm tough.
Let's see. What else do we have going on here? What other topics do we have? We covered that. Hopefully, that's good information for you guys, and that'll help you out with regards to making decisions to cruise and to book travel and all that kind of stuff. Hey, if you want to call Sharon, cool. If you want to ask anyone else about dealing with Sharon, you can go to the Sharon at Sea travel page, and there's some folks who have made comments about that. And if you want to try somebody else, go for it. We just want you to go cruise and have a great time, because it is a lot of fun.
Yeah, whoever you book with, just enjoy yourself. Have fun.
That is right. Let's see.
Let's turn the subject around and talk about something fun.
Can I say hi to Leanne Franciscone real quick? She's here, and I didn't say hi to her, and I can't sleep at night if Leanne's on the chat,
your last
and
name,
I don't get a chance to say Leanne Franciscone. So what's going on, Leanne? And hi to Leanne's husband, and I think his name was Brian. Did I get that right? Am I right?
I think that's right.
Nancy is the best hammer. You're so right. Pamela Sasser's going on the Crown Princess on a 10-night cruise in 6 days.
Nice.
That is amazing. Thank you, Stephen, for... Stephen said nice Pamela. I thought Stephen said nice pajamas. And I thought he was commenting to me. My bad. My bad.
Well, speaking of cruises, has anyone booked a cruise this week? Any cruise? Anyone booked another cruise? I know Princess had dollar deposits for
You've got 192 avid cruisers here. You're going to ask a question like that, this whole chat room might blow up on us.
Yeah, and I was so busy that day that I didn't even read my emails till later. I didn't notice it. But I was excited when I did notice it, and That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay,
But
just say it.
we
Scott
may,
Weber's
we
here.
may have something in the future.
Scott says, hi there, I'm a newcomer. What's going on, Scott Weber? Glad to have you here. Thank you so much for that. Steven says, me and Donna have our PJs on too. That is great, Stephen Hayes. Appreciate that. York Ragsdale said, going to book one with you soon. Sharon, check your email. That is fantastic.
Oh, okay.
Jeff Geyer's got a question. Faster to the Fun on Carnival. How far out should I wait till it should be available? I've heard different timings and different things.
Well,
Give me a quick rundown.
It depends on how far. It's not always available right away, but it depends on how far out your cruise is booked. If it's a couple years out, it might not be available yet. I'd say, I think it's 6 months before or something like that. And I've seen different time frames on different ships and different lengths of ships too. So.
All right, cool. I have a really tough question for
but
you.
But I
would
would start checking maybe about 8 months out. Just check. And you need to check like almost daily, because once they do become available, they will go like that.
But they'll come back like that, and you won't know until someone else in your Facebook group says, I just got it, and then you go to log in, and they'll be gone again.
They'll come back, and they'll just be like 1 or 2 or something.
Here's a tough question, and I don't know if you know the answer to this, and I don't say that often when it comes to Sharon.
Hard one.
Chester Penn said, question, during rotation of the seas to Alaska in May and June, in your experience, do entertainment shows stay the same when a ship relocates, as in this case from Sydney, Australia? So when ships are rotating and changing and going to Alaska, do the shows stay the same?
Do you have a specific ship in mind? If they're going to be going, wait, hang on, go back. Are they going to Australia to stay, or?
Hold on.
Or just.
All right, let me read it again. Question: during rotation of the seas to Alaska in May and June.
Oh, it's relocating. Okay.
In your experience, does entertainment stay the same on the ship? As in this case, from Sydney, Australia.
I want to say if it's relocating to Australia, the shows may change up some.
Or from Australia.
Or from it. Usually, when a ship is either in Europe, Asia, Australia, they base some of the entertainment around that location they're at. In most of the time.
They probably keep it regional. So if you're in Europe and you're going to have shows that are based on European audiences for the most part, and when you come over here, they might change it up a little bit.
Now, if it's a cruise where, I don't know what ship you're talking about. So if it's a cruise where it's relocating, it's maybe a repositioning cruise where it's going to be maybe here, half Australia or something. It may have a little bit of both, or it may keep the same throughout that cruise and then change.
And they may change things up too. If the ship's going to Alaska and you're expecting some pretty rough waters compared to, let's say, in the Caribbean or something like that, they may change up and have different versions, because when we went on the cruise and we did a backstage tour, we learned that there are different versions of the shows. I think I'm saying this right. There's different versions of the shows based on how aggressive the waters are. So there's certain things that they will or won't do based on if the ship is rocking more or less. There's a full normal show for calm seas, but if things are a little rough, they can't just cancel the show. But maybe they're not going to do some fancy moves, dancing and things like that.
That's one reason they wear all the little earphones, stuff like that, which I think would be confusing. But I guess they hear talking through those throughout the show. So if there's an emergency or something happens, I guess they talk to each other through those, and that's how they change up some of their moves and some of their things. So
there you go. Hold on, I just need to jump in here. Lori Dashiell, thank you so much. Lori dropped a little super chat. That is so nice. Just a late Valentine. Says she loves Sharon at Sea. She forgot to put and Jamie too. Or maybe she just means Sharon at Sea.
Yeah,
no, I'm just teasing.
we're both Sharon.
Lori, that's amazing. Thank you so much. That is super generous of you.
I cannot
we appreciate
wait
it,
to
and
meet
thank you very much.
on the group cruise.
There was another great question on here. Oh, hold on. Crystal Chrysler says, hi, we're on the horizon with you, but never had a chance to talk to you. We were sitting at a table behind you and saw ourselves in your vlog. Love you, and thanks for all the good info. Crystal, I will tell you what, I'm excited to hear that. I'm a little nervous because depending on what night you saw me, If it was the first night, I'd just apologize for any silliness that you may have witnessed coming from me. And if it was any other night, I'd say it was probably cool and a good time. So that is super nice. And next time we see you on a cruise, you better say hi to us.
Yeah, say hi.
How dare you not say hi.
We love it when people come up and say
Yes,
hi
we do
to us.
enjoy that. We try to get pictures or video clips from everybody. I try to remember everybody's name, and I'm not good at it. If you recall, I mentioned a couple times, I grew up in the 80s. So my short-term memory, long-term memory in general gets a little hazy at times.
Oh
Sharon's the one I really count on for that. So there you go. Let's see. What else do we have going on? Are there any other hot topics that you want to talk about, or you just want to go right to the chat?
Let's see.
What are you thinking?
Well,
you know what I'm going to do?
Oh, we started talking about cruises. Oh, what about the Virgin? I know.
If you'll excuse me, I'm going to put this on.
Oh my gosh.
Do I look...
I know Roy and Amanda said they booked the Virgin.
Oh my God, I can see everything here.
They booked a cruise on Virgin. Anybody else book Virgin?
Yeah, anybody else getting on that Virgin Cruise Lines? We are not, for two reasons, and they're both our son. He is not 18, and he can't go. Yeah. So I don't know if it's our crowd. We may be aged out of the base demographic that the Virgin Cruise Line is looking for.
Yeah. Well, we'll watch from afar and I
mean, I party like I'm 22 years old. Yeah. It's just that the end of my partying comes like I'm 50 years old. Yeah, comes like a 50-year-old. So at about 6 p.m., I'm 22 years old. At about 6:30, I might be 18 years old. And at about 7, I'm starting to get into my 30s, and by 8 o'clock, I'm acting my age, and I'm about 50 and ready to shut it down. So that's the deal.
They'll be kicking you off the ship.
The Cruise Geek said, check at midnight and around final payment time for faster to the fun. Yeah. Excellent point by some major cruiseaholics.
Yeah, that's another thing I usually tell people the day after final payment, because the people that ended up not paying off their cruise, they'll lose their faster to the fun.
Leanne said, you are correct, James. Brian is here too. Thank you, Leanne. Or can I call you Lee? Let's see. Maureen Kirk is not sure yet on the Scarlet Lady. So Tweety, I'm going October 11th, 2020. I looks like on Virgin. That makes sense. So Tweety, the shows, they're young, happening people. We're not. Charles Hahn, what's going on, Charles? Glad to have you here. Let's see. Scott Weber said, I booked the new Stottendam this summer in Europe. That sounds fantastic and super fancy.
That ship looks really nice.
Sam Jones is sailing December 9, 2019. Faster the Fun came available last week, he said. Timothy Walter says, does Megan's Bay and St. Thomas have lockers where you can lock up your valuables traveling alone? Do you recall seeing those?
I don't remember lockers there.
We've been to Megan's Bay one time.
But
I don't remember lockers, but they do have a lot of facilities there. You might do a little search online for that. I'm sorry, but we didn't use any. Usually we don't use lockers, to be honest with you, because I guess
I'm not
going to put my wallet or my camera or anything in there, because usually I need them. I need to pay for drinks or food. I'm taking pictures and video and stuff like that, and I really don't have anything else that's that valuable on me. So we're not locker people.
Usually one of us is by our stuff at most of the time. We don't all get up.
Chef Daniel mentioned when they relocate, they change. So Daniel is actually a chef with one of the cruise lines. If you guys don't know, ask him for some of his favorite recipes sometimes. I bet he can give you some good stuff.
I didn't think of that.
And he probably is as familiar as anybody in this chat right now, and said, no, they will change when they relocate. So probably true stuff there.
That's what I was thinking, because I know when they go to Asia, they do.
Chester's on Ovation of the Seas. Keto Kim Travels has one cruise 2019 going on the coveted, probably the biggest cruise of the year in 2020, the Sharon at Sea La Lido Loca group cruise. Hubby said no more because our daughter's getting married. Then we get an anniversary trip in 2022.
Yeah.
Can you believe the nerve of that daughter just going out and getting married and ruining
Weddings
your cruising?
Weddings are very expensive.
It's an outrage. Let's see. What else do we have here? I cannot wait to see that the Virgin Cruises through other cruisers' eyes, like Roy and Amanda. Someone said, hey, Lido Loca, aren't you guys on a cruise? Are the Lido Loca here in the chat tonight? I haven't seen them, but if there they are. Hey, what's up, Sharon, Jamie, and crew?
Hey, Tony and
We
Jenny.
can't hear you, but want to say hey from Jenny and I having a blast on the seaside.
Oh.
Those guys are enjoying, and what's really cool is that they're there with Jenny's family, I guess. They have like a party of 20. I'm not sure how they're getting dining reservations or whatnot, but they've been sending a lot of Facebook stuff, a little YouTube video that Tony was able to get out there. I don't know how great their internet is, but those guys are having a blast on the seaside. So what is up, Triple L?
And it looks like they're having fun. It looks beautiful, that shit.
They did. And there's a photo of the two of them dressed up for Full Moon Night that is to die for.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, your Tony looked as gorgeous as I've ever seen him look. I mean, I was shocked. I had to stop and kind of I had to catch my breath when I saw it. So Jenny was gorgeous too, by the way. But Tony was, I mean, come on.
Oh my gosh.
Come on. Let's see. What else do we have? Came back yesterday from a cruise on the Vista. Says Michelle Butler. My room stewardess walked in on me on formal night when I was in my underwear. She didn't even knock on the door.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Well, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I guess they've probably seen worse. I mean, I'm sure they see all kinds of crazy things, the room stewards. Every once in a while, we'll go down the hallway and we'll see them, and they do a little knock, like knock, 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 room service. Or whatever, room steward, and knock, knock, and then boom, and they're going in, because if they think you're not in there, they got to turn and burn those rooms.
Yeah, if you're out on your balcony or something with the door shut and you don't hear them, they will come in.
Roy Shows says, you guys partied pretty hard a couple nights on the horizon with us. 90s night. We did have a good time on 90s night, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
A 90s night.
That was it. And then I wrapped up the night with, what was that dude's name? Clint. Clint, are you out there?
That was on 90s night.
That was 90s night. I don't know if Clint's out there or not, but this guy, I chatted with him and he promised to buy me a drink, and boy, he did. And it was it packed a wallop for sure.
Let's see. On the horizon.
A lot of folks are asking, Lalito Loca, how is the seaside? Guys, if you can give us a quick rundown, we would love to get the scoop.
They're listening to it. Did they say they couldn't hear us, though?
I think they didn't have sound, so I'm not quite sure. They might just be saying hi.
They might just be talking and not hearing.
So we could say, I mean, as long as they can't read lips, we could say anything about them. Tony and Jenny. That was weird. Sorry about that. Let's see. Scott, I said, oh yes, Sean and Steph IRL and Proud DJ look good tonight too. Today was what a day in cruising. We did a premiere. This is the first time we've ever done a premiere on a video, and it was great. We got a great reception. You guys
were, so to speak.
Oh my God, the thing was barely an hour old. We just finished the dang thing, and there were about 80 people there. It was amazing, 85 people. Thank you so much for all you guys that were able to make it, and sorry for the short notice. We just decided to pull the trigger last minute. We kind of thought, well, if this doesn't go right, there probably won't be a lot of people watching, so okay, we'll get away with it. Turned out a lot of people watched it, and I think everything went good. And as soon as we're done with that, then we went over and checked out Sean and Steph IRL in real life. Because why?
I started watching their videos the other day because we're going to be on the Symphony of the Seas in May, so was curious and anxious to see their videos.
Bye, Jeff. Thanks, dude.
And kind of get excited for the symphony for ourselves.
There you go. Some folks are saying that the premiere was great. Leanne missed the premiere. I can't believe that, Leanne. It's a little disappointing, but okay, fine. Sean and Steph are here. Oh, Sean and Steph are here right now, and they're throwing a few hearts out there. That is, okay, boom. I didn't even see those guys in here.
It was great.
Griffin and Alyssa are here.
Hi,
a little late ski. That's okay. You guys are probably still exhausted from your 25 hours of flying back and forth to Italy the other week. So those guys have been busy as well. All the heavy hitters are here tonight.
We know you're late. I understand. I'm late a lot myself. Okay? I remember not lately, but a few years back, I had at my job one time, I had a boss say something how I forget how they were referring to it, but someone said something about where's Sharon or something, and the boss actually said, "Oh, she'll be here. She's always a little fashionably late." So I'm like.
Oh, you are known for being fashionably late.
I'm always one of those people running in 5 minutes late every year. I'm getting better, actually, just the last couple of years because I have to be so organized.
Yes, Leanne says she's going to fire up the premiere with the hubs. I may not have done a great. Some of you guys can relate to this. I thought I chopped up some of the songs that are in the premiere pretty well, but we're about 10 minutes into posting the premiere, and I'm already getting copyright bangs all over the joint.
Oh, I knew we would.
So, but you know what? What are you gonna do?
We didn't change up the songs. We left the songs in from the main dining room and the 70s party.
Moot Tough, what's up?
And we kind of did that because, well, I said to leave them in. We kind of didn't care if we got a copyright. I feel like when you take those songs out, it kind of takes away from the video. The excitement of being there and having those songs play, to me, are exciting.
Here's the deal: we
left them in.
Sometimes you make the videos because you like making them, and if you get a copyright ding, as long as it's not a strike. I mean, if somebody puts in and says, "Hey, you're using my music, so I want a copyright, so I want a piece of the $1.47 that your video makes." You're like, fine, take 29 cents, whatever. You're right, Dave and Brandy, stupid copyrights.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. So we like the video, so we're not going to sweat it.
I think we've only gotten a couple so far.
Blanca, good night. Thank you so much for watching.
And I think one was for the Dr. Seuss one time, and then another video we played the even longer version of it, and we never even got a copyright. So it's kind of just hit and miss.
It is hit and miss. It just depends. I think when you get a few more watches on your video, you're susceptible to that kind of shenanigans. Karen Gunter's going on my first cruise in October. We'll be on the Breeze. So excited. That sounds fantastic, Karen. We are big fans of the Breeze. James Lemrick said, "I was told the Dream was nicer than the Vista. Do you agree? We reported next to the Vista in Cozumel." That's a tough question.
That is a tough one.
You take this one.
The Breeze
you can have this one because that's a tough question.
That is a tough one because.
Lalita Loca, good night, guys. Thanks for joining us from the high seas. Great to see your stuff. We can't wait to have you come back and tell us all about the seaside.
The Dream or the Breeze the Dream or the Vista were, neither one of those were two of our favorite ships, I guess you might say. So it's hard to say. I would say they're kind of neck and neck. The Vista has a little more on it, maybe as far as little amenities, like if you have kids and things. But other than that, I would say one's as good as the other.
There you go. Let's see. James, any tips you got? Yeah, throw them out there. We'll always take them. Also, James, we invite you to share the kind of stuff on the Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew Facebook page. If you're not on there yet, make sure you are. By the way, if you haven't had a chance to hit the subscribe button for the channel, if you like what you're seeing, what you're hearing, and all that good stuff, hit that little button. We appreciate it. We are so proud and honored to be part of this awesome community of cruisers. I'll tell you what, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, sure, I guess there's a little competition out there, right? Everyone wants to grow. Everyone wants to be a big channel. Everyone wants to get love and affection and be noticed and all that. But man, if you look right here, some of the biggest names in the cruising communities are right here in the chat with us at Sharon at Sea, and we couldn't be more honored to have everybody in here. So it's great to see everybody, and thanks for joining us tonight and making us feel great.
I just thought of something. The other night we were, I noticed, I don't know if it was Griff or Alyssa posted it. I think it was Griff posted it.
No, I think that was Alyssa posted it. She's down with it.
The rib, was it a rib? You started posting first, and I came in kind of tail end, and I noticed it.
Alyssa wants to have a rib eating contest against you.
Yeah, at first
she challenged you to a rib eating contest.
At first I thought
Alyssa,
it was
that
Jamie.
was you, right?
At first I thought it was Jamie. Anyways,
I would never do that.
After thinking about it,
no one's going to challenge me to a rib eating contest. Look at me.
Can we do boneless ribs?
Yes.
That's all I've got to say. But we'll do it.
There you have it. All right. So, Alyssa, if you're up, it sounds like Sharon's taking the challenge. If that challenge is still on the table.
Oh my gosh.
Leanne says she'll be wearing her Sharon at Sea shirt on Embarkation Day Sunday to board the Harmony of the Seas. Thank you so much,
Can't wait.
Leanne.
Make sure you take a picture.
Yes. We want pictures of you in the Sharon at Sea gear. It's super nice. Hold on. There was a question, and I know I missed it. Oh my God, Captain's Table MDR said, what was with the Don Rickles guy with no shirt during the YMCA? He looked like he was having fun. I'm glad you noticed that guy.
It was hilarious.
That guy
he was so much fun.
He got picked out of the crowd. Mike Pack chose a couple guys to be involved, and they were pitting them against each other before that part of the video came, and trying to get them to drum up the excitement of the crowd. You know, he broke the atrium area. He broke it kind of in half, you know, left and right. And the one guy literally took his shirt off to get people pumped up and excited. And I'm glad that you saw that in that video clip. There's also a part there where Mike Pack, his wig came off. It fell off. He was moving and shaking so aggressively. His wig fell off, and he didn't know what to do with it, so he stuffed it in his shirt while he continued to do the YMCA dance. So That was amazing. And you're right, he did have a little bit of a Don Rickles look to him. I can't deny that, MDR.
That was funny.
So.
They were all really getting into that dance.
And thank you for paying so much attention. That is a detail-oriented question, dude. I really appreciate that. High Seas Paul. What's up, High Seas Paul? Glad to have you here. You and Cindy in the house. Good to see you guys.
Paul.
The only problem with the Dream is it does not have the Red Frog pub.
Oh, yeah.
You are right about that.
Yeah.
It's got the Red Frog rum bar, so you can still get your big drinks and you can get your tubes of beer and such, but it didn't have the Red Frog.
We like the Red Frog pub.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. We're right now. We cruise with. There's a few people on the cruise who loved the Guy's Pig and Anchor Brew House.
It was really nice. It's a really nice setup. It's beautiful inside.
But I think that
I kind of like the Red Frog pub better.
Are leaning towards the Red Frog pub more than the Pig and Anchor Brew House. I don't know why. It's just the way I feel.
The Red Frog pub to me is more family friendly.
There you go.
I don't know. I guess that's one way.
Nina Franklin said, "Did you see the carnival blimp from your house?" Nina,
we did. Actually, we did, and I have a picture of it on my phone. I forgot I was going to post it on the cruise crew because our daughter lives. You probably know where that is, Estrella Mountain. Everyone probably doesn't know where that is, but up the hill a little bit. And our son-in-law on his way home from work went by the Goodyear airport there, and he saw it, and he took a picture and sent it to me. And
very nice.
So, anyways, yeah, I heard about that.
Speaking of daughters, someone made a comment earlier that they loved your daughter Brittany. I think it's somebody that's friends with her. It was way back in the thing. I totally forgot about it, and then I got back to it. Griffin Alyssa said yes, boneless ribs.
Oh,
they're down with that.
All right. Yeah.
You know what You know what I tell you what. If you and Alyssa want to have a boneless rib, and maybe Griff and I can do a McDonald's McRib sandwich, because that's some good stuff too. Are you not a fan of the McRib?
They don't sell that on the cruise ship.
What? You can't get McRib? Can
McDonald's?
We can bring some on a McRib. Rib eating? No? Okay. Never mind. Sorry about that.
Maybe if you want to get norovirus from old McRib.
Don't even say that word in this forum here. That's horrible.
You have to
Good God.
Think of your own contest.
Ann Jordan said the pre-vlog was amazing. Thanks for sharing. Well, thank you very much. Ann, that's very nice of you to say that. We really appreciate it. All right, let's see who else is saying hi in here. What's going on? Hi, C. Cindy said we had an awesome cruise on the Carnival Dream. The Dream is a beauty. Hold on, did Degenerate Cruisers, did they answer me? Was that them with that incredible room tour that I saw that one time? I think Lalito Loca turned me onto it. Let's see, what else? Stephen Hayes said, we like the Dream a lot, but the Breeze is more updated. I agree with you on that, Stephen. The Breeze did have a little more bang for the buck. A lot of similarities, but the Breeze seemed to be a little newer and a slightly better version. Well, I like it a little bit more. We always
said if we had to choose between all the Dream class ships, the Breeze is our favorite, and the Magic is next, and the Dream comes in third.
There you go. Angie Jones, what's up, Angie? Angie says, one of the good things that happened with the cruise scam stuff, it brought all of you cruise YouTubers together. Nice to see you all support each other. Thank you. That is very nice, and it is a very friendly community. So we certainly appreciate everybody and the interactions that we've had with everybody and the new friends we've got to make while doing it.
Yeah, that's been awesome.
That is awesome. I see Cindy said we had awesome service on the Dream. We did too. It definitely had some good service.
I'm not bashing the Dream. The Dream is great. We had a great time. I just kind of put it in perspective of the Breeze is the newest of those ships, so of course it's going to have a little more and be a little nicer.
Shauna said the food was super tasty at the Pig and Anchor, and then Amanda, one of our newest best friends in the world, Amanda and Roy shows. Amanda says, and I'm sure if Amanda says it, Roy agrees with it because he's a smart husband like the rest of us, is that, oh yeah, he definitely does because he commented right afterwards. We love the Red Frog Pub. Didn't care for the brew house. The pub is much better. So there you have it. And I don't know. I guess the thing that drives me crazy about those places is you go into the Pig and Anchor brew house and there's a super cool bar setup, right? And there's like 11 bar stools. And most of the time when by there's a group of like 8 or 10, and then there's 2 other people that are just sitting there, and there's really nowhere to sit and be involved in all the fun. And they did have a lot of their tables towards the back, but the tables in the back, there wasn't much there. I guess the guy might have been playing some guitar back there and stuff, but
music on in there.
Yeah, I just feel like
we didn't actually eat order anything off their menus. But we ate at the
we did lunch
for lunch.
And you might have seen that today.
And we brought it inside there to eat. So
yes,
but it is a nice setup. It's the decor and everything is pretty cool. But I just like the pub.
And look, a McRib is getting a lot of response. People are loving. Yeah, we could. Para DJ's right. You just bring pockets full of McRibs on the cruise ship. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh well, you fill your pockets, but I'm not putting them in mine.
Why? Listen. Let's say. I mean, I'm sorry. You're the same one that wanted to buy sandwiches at like 8 in the morning and then bring them for a 2 o'clock flight and eat them 6 hours later. But those things would be mushy, Jamie, gross things. No. I can for sure buy some McRibs in the port and get them on the ship in about 2 hours.
I had the sandwiches with an ice pack and properly packaged to bring.
Look at
I didn't just throw them in a bag.
Ice pack, properly packaged. Roy Shows he's making a stand right here in the chat. He said the Pig and Anchor is like a honky tonk bar. No Caribbean vibe at all. The Red Frog Pub is Caribbean all the way. Give me the Red Frog every day.
I never even thought about that.
You're making a little sense, Roy. You're making a little sense.
Well, the Pig and Anchor has more of a country.
Scott S., thank you for that. That good evening commentary there, and have a great night. We appreciate it. Sorry about that. That was just something. He said something funny as he left the chat, so nothing bad. Anyway, go on, please. I'm so sorry.
No, I just said I forgot what I was saying.
What'd you say? Scott asked this comment really threw the two of us into a
the brew house. Sorry about that. Yeah, it has more of a country feel than a Caribbean.
It certainly was. You're right. Nancy goes, that reference though. Scott asked. Good night. Let's see. Let's see. What else do we have? Para DJ said, "See you, Scott. Keep it classy." Oh boy. Griffin Alyssa said, "Sean and Steph, are y'all going on this LLL SAS cruise in 2020?" In my kitty voice, please. Boy, I don't know how many more people can be. I mean, listen, we're honored to have our name on the. I mean, on the. I don't know if you want to call it the headline. I mean, it's certainly not the headline, but it's be mentioned in that whole thing, and having all these creators on there would just be insane.
Oh, one thing we were thinking about, we haven't really got into it yet, but we are going to maybe kind of contact a few of you out there. I know a lot of you creators live in Florida or the Florida area, or not far from
Floridians, if you will.
But when we go on our cruise in May, early June, we're going to be in Florida for a few days also, just hanging out, and so we are going to try to see if we can maybe get a big meetup with several of you at once, or even separate, or whatever.
You're really dragging that out. Hey, we're going to be in Florida in May, and we want to get together and have some drinks with you guys. So,
there you go.
Let me. I'm sorry, you were just struggling with that.
Well,
let's just cut to the chase. Man, you were rough on a Sadie Hawkins dance, I bet too. I wonder if you might want to go to the. Maybe there's a dance on Saturday, and did you maybe want to go? Ann Jordan said, "Thanks to all the awesome vloggers here tonight as well. They are truly amazing. Definitely check them out." That is right, Ann. Thank you so much. Degenerate Cruiser said, "Yes, the room tour was us." I'm not sure. It might. I guess you could say it was our R-rated room tour. If language offends you, then maybe stay away from it. But I really got a kick out of it, Degenerate Cruiser. So thanks for that. It cracked me up totally. It was the best room tour I've ever seen, personally. So that was fantastic. And if you want to share that, go onto our Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew Facebook group and join up there. And please drop the link to that, because I think a lot of people would love to see that. It was tremendous.
Oh, so Tweety said.
Yes, Tweety said nobody will ever top that room tour. You were so right.
I'm going to have to watch it now. I haven't watched it.
Felicia's going to bed. Good night, Felicia. Thank you so much.
Good night, Felicia.
Great to have you. The Dream will be moving to Galveston this year. It will do 4 and 5 night cruises. Yeah. That's what Favor and Rob just said. So. Yeah. I don't know if that's a good thing for them, but hey, it is what it is.
Galveston's a really big port.
Crystal Cerna, good night. Thank you so much.
They need another big ship there, I think.
MDR said, "Jamie, how are you guys liking the new Canon M50? I'm not gonna lie, I'm really liking it. When we do this live, we actually are still using a Canon camcorder deal, and it records great when we have good light. I think the picture quality is pretty decent for the live that we're doing right now. But boy, that M50 is good. But I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've only had it for a couple of months, and we use it a lot on the cruise. But I'm still really learning how to use it and all the different features of it. There's some people even in the chat that have mad skills. I mean, I don't know if anybody could argue. Griff from Griff and Alyssa is one of the most talented camera dudes right now making videos. And I'm still looking to learn more stuff about using that M50 and even just recording and not getting all the shake and the little vibration. Sharon says I have a tendency to do a little waddling at times. Maybe that's because I'm a big kid, or maybe I'm bow-legged. I'm not quite sure what the cause of that is. But I'm loving the M50 and trying to get better. And now looking forward to going on the Symphony of the Seas with some new skills and getting some better quality out there for you guys.
Oh, hi, Amanda. Amanda Graves. Check your Facebook message. I sent you a message yesterday and an email. Important.
Andrew says, what's the difference between the Free Pig and the Upcharge? Well, I know that the Free Pig and Anchor is when it serves lunch, and you can get lunch outside, and it's got a great little buffet lineup of some great barbecue, and it is really tasty. I don't know how it compares to the real down-home, like Texas barbecue type stuff, but it is delicious. And as far as charging, they're going to have snacks and things. We didn't purchase any food in the smokehouse. I'll tell you what, I got to get a better look. I even showed some pieces of the menu in the video that we premiered earlier today.
And the menu looked good, though. It just
it has great sounding stuff.
To be honest, the one reason I think we didn't purchase anything was just because we were never hungry. Like, there was so much good food on the horizon, and we were always full. We were always eating, and we just really, the opportunity never came up to go there and actually buy food.
There you go. Hi, C. Cindy said, will we have fish bowls on the group cruise? Yeah. If you want a fish bowl, Cindy, we're gonna have a fish bowl.
Yeah.
They do have the Red Frog Rum Bar,
so we can get a fish
which
bowl
I
there.
believe has the fish bowls and the tubes of beer and a couple of those things. So that kind of stuff is definitely going to be there for us. And I mean, Cindy, listen, between you and me, I mean, I know you guys don't mind a drink on occasion. We are not going to be like without drinks ever on that cruise, so don't even worry. I wouldn't tell that to the other people on the chat right now, kind of just between you and I, but
the fish bowl might make or break.
Yeah, I'm not, this fish bowl is not even
have a fish bowl.
It won't stop me or contain me. McRib Challenge, hashtag McRib Challenge. And Jordan, thank you for being the first one to come alive with that. That is fantastic. We appreciate that very much.
Well, you can bring your own bag of McRibs.
Yes. Can I get the fish bowls for the open bar that you will be hosting? Paul, I don't know though. I don't know about that. It's going to be BYOF at the open bar. Bring your own fish bowl. But after that, we'll see if they'll supply them. But I'm pretty sure that you can at least have 2 drinks at a time. And knowing you probably have a way to get a third or a fourth in your hands. I know you got skills like that to make that happen. Bonnie Brown said it would be so cool to see Chick-fil-A on a ship. Well, listen, they'll probably be on a ship soon, but I bet you, well, Chick-fil-A is not open on Sundays. And Sunday is a big cruising day. So, to be honest with you, probably won't see it.
Yeah, I don't think it will be.
Unless they want to change their model. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not a huge fan of Chick-fil-A. I went there on a Sunday, I pulled into the drive-thru, and they weren't there. There was nobody home. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm here. I want a sandwich. It's a Sunday. I'm off work and I need something to eat. And there's no answer. There's nobody there. I can appreciate why you do it, but I'm just not sure if that's, great. Cruise Geeks did say Griff has mad skills. Sean SF said a gimbal. That's the way to do it. I know. I looked at gimbals and I don't know if I have the extra 400 bones to drop on a gimbal. So I'm not sure. Griff said, thanks, man. That means a lot. Oh, well, Griff, I'm not telling Griff anything he doesn't know. He's just being humble. Griff says, I need a gimbal so bad. I don't know. You don't need a gimbal. You got hands of a surgeon. And that drone footage is to die for.
Yeah.
Pocket Osmo, love that little cam. That's what Sean and Steph said. Now we're getting into some good tech talk. I'm barely learning enough that I could be on the outside wall of the tech talk. Like I can be there like in the group with it, and maybe every once in a while I can be like, oh yeah, I know that. Oh yeah, I use that. But that's as far as I go while the other kids are talking like adults. And Jordan said the McDonald Rib Challenge for next vlog would be amazing. Boy, I think I really opened up a can of McRibs with that comment, didn't I? Okay, let's see. What else do we got going on here? There's some awesome cruise vloggers on this live feed right now from Daniel Griswold. I love watching all of you. Any tips or advice for the Vista? We're going spring break out of Galveston and they're first timers. I don't know if anybody else has commented, but first off, Daniel, I'm going to take the helm on this. You're going to love the Vista. The Vista is a big, beautiful ship. I will tell you this. If you want to get good seats in the main lounge, do they call it the Liquid Lounge on the Vista?
Yeah.
The main lounge might be called the Liquid Lounge. It was called that on the Horizon. Watch the video that we made about getting the best seats in the lounge, because it is a little weird. And unlike a lot of other ships, the lounge on the Vista and the Horizon is kind of crappy the way the seating's set up. So you definitely want to watch that to make sure you get the best seats. Get there early.
You just have to get there early.
Great seats.
Get there about 45 minutes early for the shows. And there will be a little line, but if you want good seats, you gotta wait.
Yes, you
but
do.
You'll have fun. There's a lot of cool stuff on that ship. The Sky Ride, you know, a lot of cool things.
Yes, the Lido Life is here. What's up, Lido Life? Glad to have you guys here. Excited for the 2020 group cruise as well. So that is fantastic. High Seas Paul says, I got skills to pay the bills. Betty O says, the fishbowl is half price on sail away day. That is good or bad to know, depending on how how you feel about it.
That means 2 for 1.
Para DJ said, I like shooting in 360p. It's the best quality. A lot of people are saying, please get out of that. What's the word they're looking for? Come to the present age. I think he's kidding about that. Let's see. Any opinions from the Key from Royal Caribbean? Just booked a cruise looking at add-ons.
Well, I would
I'll
say
tell you who
definitely
can answer
get
that.
it.
Yeah, I think that
definitely get it.
Sean and Steph
they
just came
it.
off of that, and I think they used it. And we're going to steal that idea from them.
Yeah, so we're going to have that on our cruise, and it looks like a really cool thing.
Yes.
If it's available, I would say grab it while you can.
Yeah, you know what, I want to mention this. Our own beloved Nurse Nancy, beloved. She's beloved and beloved. I mean, everybody knows her. Everybody loves her. Nurse Nancy. Everyone in the, if you're anywhere in the cruising community, you know Nurse Nancy. She's going to be going on a cruise next week, and she's going to be sharing a lot of her videos. And listen, I know that she'll be sharing on everyone's channel, and we're okay with that. I mean, it hurts a little bit that she goes to other channels to share and be involved, but we have to let that wildflower grow free, and we can't hold her back. But I know that she will share to the Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew page first before she goes anywhere else with all that amazing footage she's going to be sharing. And of course, she's going to share it on her own Nurse Nancy channel too.
She may save it all for her own channel.
No, she'll share it with us, won't she? Is she going to hog it? Is she just branching out on her own? I can't believe that. Anyway, so Nurse Nancy's going to have some great stuff. Look forward to her cruise next week.
Have a great time.
You can see if your choice
fun.
In the dress, she did that video about which dress should I wear, and there's like 112 dresses she was showing, I think, somewhere around there. And if maybe you were the winner, I think she said that whoever picked the right dress on formal night is going to win a Ford Ranger, if I'm not mistaken. Nancy, what year is that Ford Ranger you're giving away to the winner? If you could just let us know that. A lot of people have been asking. So that'd be cool. Let's see. There's a little talk about gimbals. The Key is awesome, said Sean and Steph. Sean and Steph, we're going to be watching your video feverishly. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little... So we're going on another cruise line for the first time ever, right? We've been on Carnival. This is the cruise that you're watching on our Horizon vlog is our 25th cruise. It was amazing. They did some great things for us and made us feel like the most important people on the ship.
As far as from a customer service standpoint.
Oh my God, it was insane.
And I guess that.
Yes.
It was probably our best cruise that we've ever had.
But we are finally going to branch out, and our next cruise is on another cruise line. And boy, we didn't mess around. We're going with the newest, best, hottest ship out there.
May not be the best idea, but...
Yeah, we're going on to the Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas, which is their newest, biggest monster ship in the Oasis
after being
class.
on the Horizon, if we would have done anything else, because the Horizon was so great that we may not have been as happy.
That is correct.
I don't know.
And I'm a little worried about it because I'm not sure. And we have we have a cabin that's going to overlook the boardwalk.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken,
balcony.
The boardwalk balcony.
So normally we like the ocean balconies. That's what we're used to. And I would have got that, but I figure if we're going on that class of ships that has the interior balconies, that's one thing that those are the only ships that have that. Other cruise lines, they don't really have that. So I figured we have to get that type of room to kind of get the feel since we're on that ship.
Yes.
So we went with the boardwalk balcony, and we're going to see how it goes.
Will you please?
But I am excited. I am so excited.
Please say hi to DC 810.
Please,
You have to. It's right here. Say it. You have to.
Oh, hi DC810.
DC810, come
Hi.
on. How DC810 is very upset. I don't know.
I'm so sorry.
We were bump around in the chat. Please don't hold that against us.
I'm
When we
sorry.
don't see you in the first 10 minutes, we figure you have better things to do.
Jamie's fingers are going the whole chat's going up and down. It's like a Matthew video as I'm watching it.
I'm so sorry. DC810 is here, everybody.
I'm
Please.
busy.
Hello, DC810. Great to have you.
We are so glad you're
Boy,
here.
I almost if I didn't see that, would have been in big trouble. Firestorm V1 is also here. What's up, Firestorm? What else were we talking about there? I know we got off. There's a lot of talk about a cucumber sunrise fishbowl. I don't know. I think that's an alchemy drink that they're trying to get in the fishbowl. I don't know if they'll do that, but we'll see how that goes.
Oh my gosh! If I could get that new alchemy drink in a fishbowl, Amanda shows. Are you
Yes.
still?
I don't know if Amanda's still out there, but she's got Sharon hooked on a new
awesome.
drink, and I am very thankful for it. That is for Shizzle. Pyro DJ said, we are hashtag Team Horizon for sure. Sean and Steph are saying, you will love it. Leanne said, you're going to love Symphony. Oasis class is the best on Royal.
Yeah.
So, but all right, so I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous that it's, I don't know, it's a different style. It's a different look. Some people say it's like being in a big mall. Sometimes you have to go out of your way to really find the ocean and to see the water, and I really enjoy that. So I will give you my honest feedback on it, even though it's the biggest, bestest ship supposedly out there.
We'll be
and I'll
by
let
the
you know how we make
pool
out.
and be out on the deck and things as well. So
There you go.
I think we're gonna have an awesome time. I am so excited. I think I'm more excited over this cruise besides the Horizon that we've been excited over since we booked it 2 years ago.
Yes.
I think I'm really excited over this.
There you go. DC810 is laughing now, so I think everything's going to be good with our relationship. And yes, some folks are acknowledging the chat does roll fast. Anybody who does any live stuff, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The Klaykowskis say, I wish I had a Griffin Alyssa photo, maybe someday. Are you talking about that photo right there? It's one of our favorites. We keep it right there and we look at it all the time. Thank you, Griff. But he didn't sign it. He didn't autograph it. I'm pretty sure he autographed everyone else's but ours. So I'm hoping maybe we can bring it.
Oh, no, we can't. We're flying.
Well, we can still bring it. Can we bring it to Florida in May when we come out there and see you guys? And Griff, maybe you can sign my picture. I hope so. Let's see. What else? It is Jamie's fault. It is always Jamie's fault. You're right. Para DJ said the chat skipping, it'll get him every time. What's the name of the alchemy drink you like? And I think it's already been answered by someone. Yes, Jim and Annette Thalman. They are paying attention. Those guys are on point.
40 is the new 20. Yeah.
40 is the new 20. I need a drink that's like a 50 is the new something.
We were over some friend's house.
50.
We were over some friend's house this weekend, and we were talking about that drink, and he was saying, "Oh my gosh, I make that drink all the time." Although I don't think he puts cranberry juice in it, but he said he does pomegranate.
Well, it's not cranberry
vodka.
juice. It's cranberry vodka and pomegranate liqueur or something of that nature.
Anyways, but they were saying they make something similar all the time, and how good that was.
Jeffrey Lara just made a comment. This is the greatest live chat ever. All of you guys are so great. Thanks so much.
Oh, well, thank you.
Jeffrey, or can I call you Geoffrey? If that's cool too. You let me know if I can go that route. That's very nice of you to say. It is great to get all these big time players in one room. It's kind of like Live Aid. I don't know if you guys are old enough for that. Live Aid, like when all the big bands come together for a big concert or something like that. Paro GJ just made the comment. Oh, first off, speaking Jay, are you guys getting a lot of copyright stuff for the videos you're putting out on the shows? I was just curious, and I don't mean the Roy and Amanda shows. I mean, I mean like the shows on the Horizon.
Oh yeah.
I was just wondering if you were getting that because I know you've been putting some out, and we did some of the same stuff.
Well, we didn't record all the shows, but we did record the
Celestial Strings was insane, wasn't it? I mean, 25 cruises, and I've never seen a show that good on that deal.
That show was awesome.
Pamela said, Jamie, that's my worry about the Oasis class. I like the water like you. I think we may have to do an ocean view or outside balcony when we do Oasis class. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's always
It's easier travel. What's going on, buddy? Glad to have you here. Great stream, guys. Bedtime. Good night, all. Sean and Steph, thank you. Appreciate your info. We'll be following you guys a lot late. You know, we're just catching up on all the vloggers. We did the same thing with It's Our Fenwick Life. You know, you find people that you don't know of or you've heard of, and you start watching their stuff. And you're like, man, I want to binge watch all the videos from this person. And then you're like, wait a minute, I have to make my own stuff to put out there so people will binge watch me. And it's a vicious cycle you get caught up in. We've been like so busy since we got back. And you start that on like a Sunday. Next thing you know, it's Thursday. And you're like, what happened? I've just been making videos and watching videos. All right, I've been binge watching y'all's Carnival Cruises. Headed out on the Dream March 3rd. Luckily, we live 3 hours from the port. We want to take that tour you guys took riding the boat through the canal. Versace Kimosabe, what is up?
Through the canal.
Through the canal. Was that the one where we did that little 360 view?
That was with Real Deal Roton Tours.
That was Real Deal Roton Tours. If you want to shoot an email to Sharon at sharon@gmail.com.
Or you can contact. They have a website.
She can turn you on to those guys.
They're also on Facebook.
Oh yeah, okay.
But you can. I'll post. I'll try to remember if you're on the cruise crew. I don't know if you are, but post their card.
Maureen Kirk, we'll see you later.
Or I'll actually, when this goes to the replay, I'll post their website in the description down here.
I see Paul said the 50s rule. I hope so, dude, because I just got there, and so far I'm a little tired. I'm not gonna lie. Griffin Alyssa said, "Stop it, okay? Here's the deal. I'll do another print for all the creators again, and make sure Alyssa reminds me to sign them." Really, Griff, man, get it together. I want to make sure and I need a certificate of authenticity, please. I need to know it's you signing it, and not just Alyssa signing your name for you because you're too busy.
Nobody else can take such an awesome photo, awesome drawing.
We were flagged for using a Sting song, but I cut the clip 5 seconds shorter and it passed. We might do that just to mess with whoever took the time to copyright us. I got to dig in and see what the strike is, and if it's a whole song or a 2-second song or whatnot, or maybe we'll just battle it and hope that the people on the other end are too lazy and don't fight it. Alana's here. What's going on, Alana? Alana's in Ghana. What's going on? Alana, you're just getting here? We've been here for an hour and 20 minutes. Where have you been? Everyone's been talking about you and waiting for you. Alana
has some cool stuff on her channel.
She's got a fun little channel going on, and she's been blowing up lately with some great videos, including that interview with the dude that lives on the Royal Caribbean ship. She's got like 1 million views in like 2 weeks, I think. Is that possible? Maybe I'm exaggerating, but it's an awesome video, and you definitely got to check that out. Let's see. When are you going in May, and from which port? Said Jim and Annette. Well, what's our May plan?
We are going from Miami. From Miami, and we are leaving May 30th. 30th? Yeah, 30th.
But we're going to be in Orlando. Yes, we're going to be in Orlando for about 4 days, 3 or 4 days before that, and we're going to go stay there for a couple days. We're going to fly into Orlando, stay there, go to Disney World, Epcot, do a little Disney deal, and then we are going to drive on down to Miami. And then hop on the Symphony of Seas for a little more than half a week.
We're actually going to fly in, I think, on the 24th to Orlando, and then we will head down to Miami probably the morning of the cruise, really early.
There you go.
Maybe the night before.
Emmeline Hopkins said, just came in. Are you sailing on the Symphony, and when? Yep, that's what we got going on there, right at the end of May. Bonnie Brown says, I love being a big fan and follower of you all, and this is so cool. That is cool. I'm not sure if they've ever had, like, how many creators have been in one chat ever, but this has got to be one of the biggest ones ever. I'm just gonna go out on a limb right now and say there's never been more creators in a single chat than there has been tonight with us, and we are so honored and proud.
I bet there has.
And thank you very much. Let's see. Griffin Alyssa said it'll be a shot of the Carnival Breeze in whatever port you want. All right, you start figuring out what port you want to picture the breeze from Griff, and we'll get that going. Dave and Brandy said creator troubles. There are creator troubles. It can be difficult. It's a tough life. I jumped ahead again. Versace said, all right, thanks. I'm in the Facebook group also. Fantastic. We appreciate that.
Okay. I'll try to remember to post it in there tonight.
And is Versace just your YouTube name, or we actually named Versace because your parents love quality apparel? Let me know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Somebody must ask a question. Power DJ said, you can, but you get a copyright flag, and most all your revenue goes to the folks who own the song. That's the main issue. But you can still post it. Yeah, because you can get strikes, you can get flagged with a copyright, and just keep using it. But sometimes people can be real jerks, and they'll want you to shut down the video. But I guess it depends on how much of the video you're dedicating. Obviously, just a song in a 30-minute vlog isn't going to really be that big a deal, but it's enough to take $2.94 out of your pocket. That's for sure. Pamela said, Real Deal Tours is awesome. We love Johan. Great tours.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Johan is so sweet.
Angel said, thank you, Sharon. Yeah. Angel Nugent. Angel, say hi to Ted for me, please. Just give him a rock on. Jerry with Baden Tours in Roatan was awesome as a tour guide. There you go.
Yeah, we've used Baden Tours before once too, and we were with Victor Baden, and it was a great tour as well.
There you have it. Ann Jordan said never had a fishbowl. Sounds amazing. It is amazing. Yeah. You know what's funny, Ann? I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be quite honest with you. The fishbowl is big, but it's very thick, and you can put so much ice in it. I have a feeling that at the end of the day, it's really about 2.5 drinks worth of a drink, and it looks super cool and super fun. But I think you could get to where you need to be without the.
Without the bowl.
There you go.
Well, but it's the whole idea. It's fun.
Tazier Travel said most copyright checks are done during processing. So when it processes, it gets found. So
yeah, because they find those things quick. You know, by the time it's processed, usually you're hit right away.
MDR said, what's the difference between a copyright flag and a strike? So that's it. So a flag is where they just say, hey, this person said they own a song in your video, and they're going to put a claim in to claim some or a portion of whatever revenue you might collect from that. And if you know anything about YouTube, the revenue is, I mean, you're talking about cents per thousands of views. So it's nothing, I mean, for us, and probably for a lot of cruise people out there, it's nothing dramatic. I mean, you know, unless you're just getting hundreds of thousands of views on a regular basis on all your videos, it gets pretty major.
Any kind of, I guess, YouTube money that comes in, it's more from the advertising.
Sure, so the flag is where they just put a note on. A strike is where you are blatantly stealing someone's copyright, and they will put in for you to not play that. And if you get multiple strikes where you're really just not paying attention to the rules, and you're going against the rules of YouTube, they can shut you down or deactivate your account. So you got to kind of watch yourself there and do the right thing. Let's see. It's our Fenwick life. They're talking about so true. The job gets in the way of all the vlog watching that they need to do. Pamela Sasser's going to bed. Said a great live as usual. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pamela.
Seriously Malfunction said cheers. What's up, SM? Great to have you here. What else do we have go? I had a couple songs that passed and some that don't. That's what Cindy said. It's a crapshoot. And Power DJ said, yeah, flag means you can still revenue share and you're not penalized heavily. Strike is more serious. Your channel gets limited. If you get 3 in too short a time, your channel does get shut down. So you got to watch that kind of stuff. Fun in the sun, said Jim and Annette. Dina, cruising through life. I got a copyright email too for a video I had scheduled, so I hadn't even been watched. So I pulled it, re-edited it, and backed it up. Creator life.
Yeah.
That is it. Jay said we've only had 1 strike, and unfortunately, wow, I just jumped ahead. Sorry about that. Help me out. Where was it? And it passed after a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
There you go. Alana said, Sharon to see. I'm excited to have you guys on tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We are too. I guess Alana's going to spill the beans a little, so we'll throw it out there. If you watch Alana's channel, we are trying to link up to be on a live show that she's having tomorrow. Alana, if you want to drop the spill the beans on the time and all that info here in the chat, you go right ahead and put it out there.
We'll post it on the Cruise Crew tomorrow as well.
We'll share it on our pages and all that good stuff.
If you guys want to watch it, you can.
D&G Explorers are here.
Alana's channel and watch it. We're going to be kind of like her little guests, I guess.
D&G, where have you guys been? We have been waiting and waiting. Everyone's been talking about where's D&G Explorers. There you guys are finally. Good to have you here. I like D&G Explorers. Those guys are a lot of fun. They are so nice. And they like to party. I know they like to party. I've seen their videos. I saw one of them drink more eggnog, I think, than anyone's ever drank. Is that true? On their holiday video? I'm pretty sure. One of the dudes crushed about 3 glasses of eggnog in like 2 minutes. Let's see, what else do we have here? Carla Reyes is going to bed. Thanks for the info, Para DJ. I like to make holiday vlogs, but I send in music and they flag it even from iTunes. You are right about that. Yeah, I mean, listen, you can go out and get a lot of music. You can get music and pay for it. You can get music for free online, but sometimes that stuff in the background, they just do you wrong. Yeah. What else do we have going on? So excited. I sail March 2020. Can't wait to see your vlogs. Love you guys. That's Emlyn Hopkins. Thank you so much, Emlyn. We appreciate that. Let's see. What else do we have? I think I'm almost catching up here. I'm almost catching up. We've been on for an hour and 26 minutes. How long do you want to go tonight?
Wow.
We put in a lot of time.
Yeah.
I just got back Saturday. This is on a 7-day 20th anniversary cruise on Splendor. You two are awesome. From Pyro Kayaker. Is that a Pyro Kayaker? Just think about that for a minute. You're sitting there in a room. You're making a YouTube channel. You're thinking, what is a catchy name that really describes me and things that I love? And you go, I get it. Pyro Kayaker. You love fire and you love to kayak. Pyro Kayaker just got back Saturday. I hope you had a great time. Sounds like you did. And you said that we're awesome, so maybe you watched our vlogs and we told you the truth about what to expect. And if that's the case, we are honored. Let's see. So Tweety said, my channel isn't monetized, but if I use someone else's music, they can put ads on my videos and take all the money. Yeah, that is brutal, isn't it? I know. So Tweety, I don't know if it's you're not monetized. Just is it a size deal? I think, you know, when we started, things were a little more lenient. I think now you have to have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of views or something like that. A certain amount
of hours of
I don't know if anybody knows the current rules.
It used to be 10,000 or something. I know they changed it, and to be honest, since we're monetized, I don't know if they've changed it again or not. I really haven't kept up on it.
There you go. Larry Red, new subscriber, love your videos. My wife has been a subscriber for a while, just got off the dream yesterday. Larry, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Very nice of you, and welcome to the chat. We appreciate you being here. Kralix Journey said, I came back for Cuba recommendations. I don't have any
recommendations on what for Cuba, like excursions or things to do or not to do.
I apologize. Listen, we know a lot about a lot, but we do not know much about Cuba. I'm not gonna lie.
Toilet paper when you go off the ship on the shore excursions there, or get off the ship. Make sure you bring some toilet paper with you, because all the restrooms there do not have toilet paper.
There you go.
That's an important tip. But if you let us know what kind of tips you're looking for, we can try to help you.
Nurse Nancy said, wow, all the behind the scenes from YouTube. I had no idea. Slinky Inkling said, thanks for all the info, Firestorm, and I've been thinking about becoming creator. Oh, Firestorm and I have been thinking about becoming creators. Jeffrey Lars got some love for So Tweety's channel. Let's see, what else? Firestorm's talk a little bit about some gaming stuff that they went through, it looks like. See, we have it all here. Cruise lovers, gamers. We packed the house with people. Thank you guys for recommending Paradise Beach Club. We had a great time there on Friday. James Lemmer said.
That place is beautiful. I love that place. It's probably my favorite place in Cozumel to go if you just want a beach club or to hang out at the beach or the pool.
It's my favorite place.
Yeah, it is.
I'll be honest with you. I'm going to tell you this, and Sharon probably doesn't want me to say it, but on our group cruise, we are going. We are making arrangements for everyone to meet up. Watch how we phrase this for all you people. We are not taking the payments for it. We have made arrangements for everyone to pay directly to Mr. Sancho's. And everyone book a day there, and then everyone will meet up there and party together. And that's for our group cruise this October. But I'm not going to lie. It's basically because that's where the masses want to go. Because if it was up to me, I'd probably be rolling to the Paradise Beach Club. But Sancho's is a little more of a party vibe, and there are so many wild partiers going on this group cruise with us that we have no choice but to go to Sancho's. That's one of the nicest things anybody can say is when we recommended something or shared our experience there, and it was a good one, and somebody goes and has the same experience. So thank you very much for sharing that. We really appreciate that, James.
If we end up with a bad experience, we try to tell you guys too, just to, to help prevent that from happening to someone else.
Yes, Alana says, for everyone who wants more of the lovely Sharon at Sea, she'll be live twice in 1 week. You can join us tomorrow. There you have it. Degenerate Cruisers, good night. Thanks for joining us. D&G Explorers said, laugh out loud, we were eating. You guys are funny. Dilly dilly. That's right, dilly dilly. If I had it, I'm just cheers you with this bottle of water because I do not have a drink. Ian Jordan's bailing out. Hats off again for all the awesome vloggers here tonight. And I'm in awe, and thanks for being here. We've covered the masses. I mean, at this point, the only person that's left to pop in would be Sherry from Cruise Tips TV. Sherry, are you out there? I mean, can you just come in here so we could literally say, I think every vlogger out there has been in the chat tonight? That'd be cool. If anyone knows Sherry, tell her she needs to make a quick appearance in the next 10 minutes. Get it together, Sherry. Come on. Get the Cruise Tips TV crew in here. I know you guys are busy, but we need you in here. Klaykowski's, I have to run. Had a great time watching. Klaykowski's, thank you. The Wooster, the Klaykowski's make some good videos too. Make sure you're checking those guys out. Don't miss that kind of stuff. I love the video he made of the people doing the belly flops on that cruise he was on. That was freaking awesome. Let's see. Other people, okay. People are starting to wrap up.
I finally made it.
Ruth, where's Ruth?
Right there.
Oh, come on, Ruth.
No, right there.
Oh, where am I at?
Right
oh,
there.
I finally made it. Dang, what did I miss? I guess I have to watch the replay. Nothing really, Ruth. We were talking about, Sharon was talking about some chocolate chip cookie recipes that she had, and I was going over just some foot fungal issues I've been having lately. Just your basic cruise chat. Nothing big. But we're glad you're here, Ruth. Thank you so much. Margie Chadwick's hopefully going on the Fantasy in June. That girl, Margie, way to go. Get out there and make it happen.
Yeah.
York Ragsdale wants to go on a pyro kayaking excursion. That is fantastic. That would be fun.
Sounds interesting.
What I want to know is Antonio Gates coming back for another year. Versace. Oh, Versace. Now you're talking my language. I don't know if he's going to be coming back because Hunter Henry's going to be coming back. And I mean, he came back this year because Hunter wasn't there and he wanted to help the team. But maybe he sees the writing on the wall that next year is almost definitely going to be a Los Angeles Chargers Super Bowl for the first time in many, many years. So I'm hoping Antonio Gates comes back. I love Gates. I'm a big fan. Rivers to Gates is just a fantastic hookup. It's almost as popular as Sharon to Jamie. That's a good one too. Going on the Carnival Horizon next month. Curious if Fashion of the Fun is worth it. Specifically, it says we are waitlisted for our dinner time. Wondering if you were going to get stuck with it. If we're going to get stuck with the time that we don't want. That is from Frank. What is up, Frank?
Carnival Horizon next month.
Check that out.
Curious. Oh, you are waitlisted for dinner. You usually will find out a couple weeks ahead of time, sometimes a week ahead of time. They might email you and tell you you've gotten your time, or you may not find out till you get on the ship and your sail and sign card will have the time you want on it. If not, you can go to, if none of those happen, you can go to the maitre d' the first afternoon about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. He'll be in one of the dining rooms and you can then make that request again. You can also email the maitre d' ahead of time and kind of voice your concerns, and maybe by emailing him, it might kind of bump you to the top of the list. You know, it'll bring it to his attention. I will post, I have the email to the maitre d's for the ship, so if you want, I can post it in the description below here when we're finished for the Horizon. And the maitre d' on the Horizon is the best. He is awesome.
He was fantastic.
He was so cool.
Hold on, I have to point something out. Bobby Strode just pointed out to me, and I looked, and Bobby, you are too honest. We are one away from our 5,000th subscriber. So if anyone knows anybody who's not subscribed, and then get them to subscribe right now and take us to 5,000, that'd be amazing. Thank you so much. That is tremendous. The support has been ridiculous.
Yeah,
and we can't thank all of you guys enough.
And we have some big plans for 5,000.
Oh my God, we do have some big plans.
We do.
Shh, it's on the down low. Don't talk about that.
So
York said,
maybe by next Monday we'll be able to.
York said, follow your advice for Tropicante and Costa Maya, and it was on point. Thank you. York, I appreciate you saying that. Was there something in particular we were on point with? Getting there early, getting out early. What was it that you liked? Someone said Sherry's probably sleeping, so that's funny. She probably is. Those guys work pretty hard. Shirley Dixon pointed out, okay, I do apologize. Josh Holcomb, where are you? You need to be here too. Josh needs to get in the house. Ruth Todd says, who knows, do we need to take our towels if we go to Billigan's on Madonna Beach? No.
No, you can take your ship towel.
You can take your ship towel if you want. I don't believe that they have towels there, so no, they don't have any towels there for the use.
Yeah, bring your ship towel. Just make sure you bring it back with you when you're...
Yes. Oh my God, John Heald is here, guys. Okay, if this doesn't beat all, John Heald is in the house. John, thanks for being here. We appreciate it. Yes, that is John Heald. I'm sure there's not a doubt in my mind that is the actual and the real John Heald.
FFS.
Oh boy, for sake. John, it's great to see you here. John, I know that in that video you might have seen me ask for $1,000 onboard credit when I heard that the Sky Ride was closed, but you opened it up, and so we're cool, buddy. But thank you very much. Thank you very much. Wow, John Healed in the house. Ruth Todd, sorry, foot fungus. Sorry, Ruth. I didn't mean to throw you.
Oh my God.
D&G said, wow, 5K, that is awesome. Thank you so much. Slinky says, what? John Healed? Firestorm said, I'd recognize that FFS anywhere. James said, we actually got others in our group to cancel excursions to go to Paradise Beach, 10 of us total, and no one complained that they paid for 2 excursions because they couldn't get refunds.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Well, hopefully you had a great time.
They must have had a good time then.
Griffin Alyssa, good night. Thanks for joining us.
Griffin Alyssa.
Thanks for being part of what some people are calling the greatest live chat ever put together with all of the greatest creators. So thank you for being there.
Good night. Start practicing your
They
routine.
said Sherry should pop in, and then they said Sherry should pop in, and then John Hill pops up. Are they? They're not. Or maybe they're. No, they don't know each other. And saying welcome to John. John's in the house. It's the Slinky says it's the real John Healed. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But I'm gonna say yeah. Dina said, "Will it happen before sign off?" Dina, let's see. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not getting off of the. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it just said 6 more people subscribe. We're at 5,005. Thank you. Thank you, guys. That's amazing.
All right. Well, next Monday night, we will officially announce what our plans are for our 5,000 subscriber giveaway.
Is there a giveaway? There's always a giveaway. Is it going to be a big one this time?
It's going to be something good.
It's going to be a signed portrait. Versace said, I thought it was dope when Sharon had each bag packed right at 48 pounds. I was like, what a pro. Versace, you need to watch the original video that we have from the Horizon, our traveling to the port video.
No, it wasn't going. It was coming home from the port.
Are you sure? No, it was traveling to...
Oh, you know what? But we haven't posted the video yet because we're not at the end of our...
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. You're right. I'm stupid.
But we did post
it. It was on the Coming Home one.
We did post it on the Cruise Crew Facebook group.
Sharon was at literally 50 pounds on 2 out of 2 suitcases. Yeah. It was ridiculous.
I think the other one was like 48 or something. But yeah, 2 were right at 50. I couldn't believe it myself.
It was ridiculous. Everyone's saying hi to John Healed. I'm not sure. James, it will not be a guitar giveaway. I'm sorry.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, let's just take it.
You better back right off, girl. Amanda said she'll call you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the support. How funny is that we got 5,000 subscribers while we're live on a deal. That is amazing. Thank you so much. 5,005. That is fantastic. Tina Thomas said that's amazing. Sweet. Woohoo. Lots of people go. Marky Mark. What's going on, Marky Mark? What are you doing, dude? You just kind of snuck right in here. Awesome. Congratulations. What's your itinerary in May, and congrats on the 5K?
May we are going to Coco Cay and Nassau. We are not, we're not going to get off the ship in Nassau. We are going to just enjoy the ship because we want more time on the ship. But Coco Cay, since they're just going to be opening the new Perfect Day Coco Cay, we are definitely going to get off and film a lot of that and check it out, enjoy it.
Hold on. High Seas Paul is spreading some really, so he's putting a rumor out there. I'm not sure if we need to address this. Free cruise giveaway at 10,000, right? He says
20,000.
20,000 on the free cruise giveaway.
20,000 a free cruise for 2.
Yes, but at 10th, I'm not sure what 10,000 will bring.
Yeah, probably something really good.
But we will see. We would love, maybe if we get to 10,000 like a month or 2 before the October cruise. And I'm just thinking out loud. Never mind. Just stop. Coco Cay looks awesome. So excited. Unless John Healed has no subscribers. Oh, Bobby Stroh did some research. The John Healed on our chat has 0 subscribers. So, well, John does lay low. Awesome sauce for 5K. I thought it was a free cruise at 5K. It's Sheila. Back off, Sheila. Back off. You don't start throwing that kind of stuff out there. My bad, says High Seas Paul. All right, guys, listen. It's been an hour and 40 minutes. We have plowed through. I personally, I know it sounds like a whiner. It's like first world problems, but I personally put in a solid 6.5 to 7 hours today just wrapping up that video. That was brutal. And then we had an amazing time premiering our video earlier. And thank you so much for everybody that got involved. Now tonight, we came out. We were at almost 200 people in the chat tonight. We are down to 107 as people wean off. It's getting late on the East Coast.
Yeah,
we understand. But you guys are the last 108, and for that, we thank you. Everyone had a great time. Nick is here. What's up, Nick? Can't wait for the cruise videos. We'll tune in now, Nick, because they're coming out hot and heavy.
So we are going to...
The next one will be before the end of the week.
Well, I don't know if it'll be by Wednesday. We usually post. We try to post a video on Wednesday and Friday. Sometimes we're a little off on that, but
yes.
We try to get 2 out a week. So this Wednesday, I don't know if we'll have our next vlog finished yet. So on Wednesday, I'm actually going to be posting. We had asked questions about what ports people would like information on and things to do a while back on our cruise crew page. And there
good
was
job, Nancy. Good job. I didn't know where that one was going, but you caught it, and that's what I love about you. Way to boom, drop the hammer. Very nice.
Gosh.
Sorry, there was a message that was borderline inappropriate, but not really. But Nancy jumped right in and crushed it. I love her.
So, anyways,
thank you, Cruise Geeks. That, you know what? Hey, I'll tell you what. We appreciate that sincerely. Cruise Geeks said, "Great live stream. I really enjoyed it." The Cruise Geeks are great. Those guys have a great podcast that they put out. Matt and Tony, along with the Geekette, Sandy and Jenny, and and when folks that do lives themselves give you a prop, it really means a lot. So thanks.
I'll get Matthew Domino's pizza.
Yes, we'll get Matthew Domino's pizza for $5K, please.
Yeah, we'll get him one tomorrow.
We will. All right, guys.
So anyways, on Wednesday we're gonna post things to do in St. Kitts. We were just there, and we were there a few years back, and we were there. So we have some ideas of some fun things to do and some video of different things to do from when we were there. So we're gonna post that on Wednesday. It won't be our St. Kitts video from our day, but we'll show a lot of the footage from different things.
Sneak peek footage of our St. Kitts Day.
So we have that.
When I do this, do you think Clark Kent? And then when I do this, do you think Superman?
Oh my God.
No.
Oh my gosh. And then Friday will be our next vlog, which will be our day that we spent.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Our day in Grand Turk. And then we will not be
Hold on,
premiering
are you committing
it
to
Friday.
the, are you committing to the Grand Turk video?
Yeah, that'll be on Friday, but we will not be premiering it.
Sure?
Because I work on Friday.
I don't know if I have that kind of time.
So, but over the weekend.
Hold on, you can't commit to that because there's a chance I may be going fishing Friday.
No, the video will be finished already, Jamie.
No, because I would be leaving Thursday night to go fishing for Friday.
Oh, all night?
I haven't really talked to you about this yet. Some of my buddies are going fishing, and they asked me if I want to go, and I said I might want to go because I have Friday off.
Then you better get busy working on that video.
That's always awkward when you're a couple and one person is making a plan and you're kind of like, no,
anyways,
I can't do that.
And then we'll try to premiere our next day in San Juan. We'll try to actually do another premiere this weekend sometime with that. So that's our plans for this week. Hopefully we can make it all happen.
Yeah, so Tweety said, I think there's a country song about this. You mean about the wife who had plans for the husband and the husband just going fishing? I think that is it.
I'll get my hammer out. We'll get it done.
She wanted me to make a video, but I told her no, I'm going fishing. She wanted me to get on YouTube, I told her no, I'm going fishing. Frank Foster Nation in the house. Look him up, Jamie. Okay, I will. I'll check it out. All right, guys, that's it. We're going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much. 5,000 subscribers. Hold on, let me see if we're still at 5,000. I want to make sure that wasn't just something crazy. Okay, yeah, that's it. It says 5,005 right here. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It says it right here. As big as day.
All right.
I don't know if you can see that?
Thank you, everyone.
It says it
I
right
see
there.
it.
All right, that's pretty cool.
Exciting.
We appreciate that. Thank you, guys. And until next time, I guess there's one last thing we have to say besides thank you for watching and giving us all the love and support. We appreciate it. We're so glad to have all the creators here tonight. Thanks for everyone who's a part of the channel and makes this a great, great time for us. And I guess one last thing that you need to say is what?
Happy cruising.
Happy cruising.
We'll see you next week.
I'm going to shut this thing down. Do you want to do that thing where we turn it off and then we come back again? Is that a bunch of shenanigans? Some people like Nurse Nancy loves it.
Whoa.
When you do this deal. And then you go, okay, you guys, take care now. We're going to see you. Do you guys want to watch the pre-show video again real quick? Do you like... Or maybe we can just come back and see you and say hi. Well, there's so many different things you can see right now.
All right. Well, we're out of here, guys.
Hold on, let's see. Maybe they're telling us. I don't know what you guys like. Great live stream. Happy cruising. Safe travels. Nancy, safe travels to you. Yes. We love you. Have a great cruise, Nancy, if we don't talk to you.
And
Can't wait
and-
to watch for all your pictures.
And make sure
Take a
one
lot of
thing,
pictures,
do
post
not
them.
be talking to any other creators on the ship. We have a lot of feelers out there, and we will know. So so you just worry about us, and that's all. Let's see. Jim and I said, hey, that's what I said. You two are so real. Well, thank you. We do keep it real. We appreciate that. All right, we're gonna go and see what we can do here, guys. Thank you so much. Check out this little picture before you say goodnight.